Welcome back, episode 9. Full disclaimer, I am advertising for Dunkin' Donuts. They are sponsoring this. America runs on Dunkin'.
America runs on Dunkin'.
Your hosts, Amir, Kimo.
What's up, guys?
And just to get right into it today, our topic today, we're going to have a short and sweet one. Foreign parents. Foreign? What do you classify as foreign parents?
Say foreign parents is any parent that was not born in America, a non-first gen parent.
Right. Well, so this whole topic is about first generation kids. Me and Kimo are first generation kids. Both of my parents immigrated to the U.S.
Yep.
So we were the first ones born here. And so your Mimi and your Pop don't count. Okay? When they were around, when the Great Depression happened, they don't count.
No
if they saw Babe Ruth play baseball, they don't count. So that's actually your grandparents. So
Babe Ruth, was it like the 40s?
Yeah. I dragged it. It's like your parents aren't that old. It's not the 40s, but we'll let that slide. Fact check them, guys. To get right into it, I wrote a questionnaire on my Instagram, and I had a bunch of people write in like foreign parent tendencies, right? So, my camera guy is first generation. He told me that his grandma, when he lived in Santo Domingo, would beat him.
Let me hear it again.
Like that?
Yeah, one more time.
Santo Domingo. I'm pretty much the DR Poppy right now.
Okay.
And he would get beat with a branch from his grandmother for climbing trees. The beatings concurred. Pretty much everyone who wrote in, Greek, was getting beat with wooden spoons. What else?
Greek?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wrote in. They said she got beat with a wooden spoon.
Okay.
Another person wrote in that they weren't allowed to sleep over until they were 20. To have any sleepovers, to go over a friend's house, nothing like that. Couldn't leave the house, which is everything you see. If you're on Twitter or you're on social media, you've seen some of these like foreign parent jokes. You know,
I don't know if like every foreign parent is grouped into like one category. Like I feel like European foreign parents or like African foreign parents they all have their different tactics of.
But they have those tactics or there's
saying.
tendencies.
That's what I mean. Like wooden spoons. I feel like someone from like Spain or Puerto Rico or whatever. I get hit with like a flip flop.
Right, and we're gonna go into all that. Where I don't have specifics about each culture, obviously, because I'm not from there.
Take your mouth.
But I have some, and we're gonna talk about mine. We're gonna get personal. We're gonna talk about literally ours, my growing up, what it was like, why it was different. So, Dad came here in 1986,
88, I think.
86, 88, early on, like that. So to put it like this, my whole life, my father has always been very strong and very large man. He's just a large man. He's 6'2", 230, creeps up to the 250s when he eats a lot. But that is just generally he's a large human being. He doesn't have dad strength.
It's foreign dad.
He has foreign dad strength.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, let me give you some insight of where I think the foreign strength has come from. It's 1978? 1970. My dad was like 12. When he was 12 years old, he used to go to the docks and drag full-size refrigerators 1.9 kilometers, which is roughly a mile.
We're talking in Alexandria, Egypt.
In Egypt. We're talking in Egypt. In the summertime.
We're not talking Montauk in the Hamptons.
No. This guy was in Egypt on dirt roads dragging full-size refrigerators for 12 hours a day. Some of you can't do that now.
Yeah.
Let alone at 12. He was working docks, carrying 50-pound sugarcane bags up and down the dock for 12 hours a day. Like, this guy...
Also swept at a barber shop.
He did everything. This guy was doing, like, child services. He would have gone. They would have nabbed him up and gone. Doesn't exist overseas. None of that stuff exists over there. So he was working since he was 12, physical labor, doing the grunt stuff. So, and then he moved here.
Yeah.
And then
Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania.
And then, he was doing his foreign dad things. I don't know, like you always seen foreign people work kind of hard.
Yeah.
He lived in an apartment
Yeah.
with 9 people and worked
For a bit
70-hour
on the
weeks.
Jersey Shore too.
Huh?
A bit in the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, he worked like 70-hour weeks for 7 years.
Yeah.
So that's just a lot of work, And everyone always, there's all that whole debate about build the wall and all that stuff because people are taking jobs. I'm like, those are the people that do the jobs. Those are the people that are working.
The Trump's wall.
Huh? I'm
What wall are we talking
I'm
about?
gonna throw that in there real quick, and then I'm gonna just exit that conversation. But so we're talking about foreign dad strength. So you see why he has the strength he has. At 12 years old, your dad at 12 was playing baseball and watching The Sandlot. That's probably what was going down. That Sandlot scenario, that was your dad before the movie existed. Playing baseball, sneaking beer from his dad's cooler, going to the lake. As I said,
lake.
Yeah, going to the lake. Going to the lake with the boys, fishing, all that stuff like that. Like, my dad, moving refrigerators. There's nothing against him. Not trying to say anything like bad about that. I'm just letting you know like where he gets the strength from.
I'll tell you one thing: there's no fucking lakes in Egypt.
There's no lakes.
0.
So going right into the foreign dad thing, we'll put it like this.
There's 2 perspectives, obviously. I mean, being the older child, Amir got his ass beat way more than I did. That's for sure.
I was getting beat for Kimo's mistakes. Put it like that.
Yeah. That's a normal thing, though.
Kimo could have literally done something wrong. The whole family would have acknowledged that he did it wrong, and then they would look at me and be like, "You know what time it is?" I'm like, "Really?"
Yeah.
Now, okay. And the thing is that there's the amount of respect I had for my father is unmatched. With foreign parents, there's a level of respect that is unparalleled. My dad was 40 years old and wouldn't smoke cigarettes in front of his own dad. He wouldn't cross his legs in front of his own dad. It was taken as disrespect. The guy's 40.
Yeah.
And still, so that obviously I had no choice but to abide. Not only could I not disrespect him, was the sheer fact that he was physically always larger than me growing up my whole life.
Yeah.
Our whole life. We had...
Kiss the mic. I don't know what's going on.
You know what it is?
I don't think, Dad, before anybody gets triggered, when we say Amir got, hit and whatnot, he didn't get, punched in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, what was normal back then,
What was normal back then was getting beat.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you guys some stories. Okay. So growing up, I wasn't, okay, put it like this. I said it in the podcast, I was smart, but didn't like to apply myself. So, I would get report cards, and on my report cards, my grades would be, your C's, B's, and
That
C's.
definitely started in, 8th grade, I would say.
No, a little earlier than that. Because
No.
What, the C's?
The C's, 7th, 8th grade. Yeah, definitely. I remember
We were
that
in
shit.
Egypt in 7th and 8th
We
grade.
had a family meeting.
This kid doesn't even fucking know where we were. We were out of the...
No. Me in 7th, 8th grade. Me in 7th, 8th grade.
No,
You were in 9th grade.
we're talking prior to this.
You had C's back then?
No, yeah. So, but on the bottom of our report cards had notes. So the teacher would give you notes. And on those notes, they would tell you. So she'd be like, model student, educated, just needs to apply himself. So, it's my dad, I remember my first time, my dad was like, he said, she's literally saying you're smart. Why are your grades not reflecting it? And I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll try harder. Kimo, straight A's. Whole life, straight A's.
Yeah.
So, obviously, at a point, when the C's came in, it was time to get beat. Report card came, it was like, you got your smacking, got your beating. Get online, Kimo, out to Chinese food because he got A's.
Yeah.
So
I would try to hide it. I would try to hide his.
No. I had to tell him to hide it. Kimo wasn't
No, I wouldn't go
conniving
don't
like
fuck
that.
Me. I would not take my report card and go show so I would look better. I would always be like, yo, Amir, fucked up. All right, I'm not going to show anybody. But if he finds out, it's over.
You know what time it is. So so the report, I knew the report cards was sent out. The teacher said it's sent out. I would intercept the mailman like I was Jason Bourne. Take the mail, and now I have to hide the report cards.
This motherfucker would give me my report card a month later. I wouldn't even get to see mine.
I had to. I couldn't. My dad would ask where it was. It'd be marking period 3, quarter 3 in the year, asking for marking period number 1's report cards, and I'd be like, I don't know. No idea. And
that's also a plus about foreign parents.
Right.
They didn't have that My Parent portal. They didn't know how to use that shit.
They weren't. My parents weren't getting on the internet. They weren't typing in hey, well, let me type in your parent portal or let me call your teacher. That wasn't happening.
Amir would always make some shit up they're fixing the password.
Yeah,
they're changing
I was on it, baby. I
know?
was Americanized at the time. I was conniving.
You know.
So My dad, foreign parents and studying, not being racist, but Asian kids, you know those kids study forever. You know those parents are forcing them to study. Middle Eastern parents, you're getting forced to study. Indian kids, you're out the womb. Who cares? Doctor. Doesn't
Study.
matter. You're a doctor. Your dad's a doctor. You're going to be a doctor. I have a bunch of Indian friends. They literally tell me they had a lot of pressure to be a doctor or be a lawyer. Same as most foreign parents, like, yeah, pharmacist, doctor, lawyer. That's it. That's all you have.
I feel like that's a big reflection of, where they grew up too. Like,
Right. They want the best for you.
no, because over there in like Egypt and, say India and what other countries, those professions are very valued because those are like the best jobs you can get there.
Those are the top 3 jobs
Those
you
are
can
the
get.
top paying jobs.
So they want you to have that here. So my dad always made us study. Always. I remember growing up, he would have a rule, minimum 2 hours of studying. And now obviously Kimo would be studying, and I would be studying. And at one point I was like, I excelled at math, and I was like, this is boring. Didn't do my math, and I would do stupid things. I would literally be in the room for 2 hours, and I had like wallpaper of giraffes, and I would count how many spots were on the giraffes instead of studying. I was doing dumb shit like that. So one time I'm on the computer. Do you remember this? So I'm on the computer upstairs,
Worst day ever.
and I'm playing an online game, Puzzle Pirates. Check it out. Don't judge me. And I'm on it, and I'm playing.
We gotta brief them on that game of how much you fucking played, how much that game meant to you, because I don't think you understand.
Yeah, I was addicted.
You were willing to do.
You have to understand that I lived in Egypt the year prior, and when I lived over there, that was the game. There wasn't Xbox. I didn't have Xbox over there, so that was the game everyone played, and I was addicted. Bad. I was playing like 6 hours a day. But that's not the point.
At least.
That's not the point. That's not the point. So I'm playing the game, and I have my homework on the next tab, clicked down, minimized, and I'm like, all right, thinking moment. I'm going to play. When I hear the footsteps, I'll just switch out of it. Boom.
This isn't like a MacBook nowadays where you can swipe over, swipe up. You're fucked. You know what I mean? You have to.
No. I'm on a desktop, baby. Dell, 2007, 8. Yeah. I'm playing. My dad comes up. He's standing, hovering over me. I'm sitting on the computer like this, and he's hovering above me.
Hovering.
Remember, the guy is 6'3", 250.
I'm in the back.
And I'm like this. I'm like, he's like, how's it going? I'm like, it's going good.
Fuck.
I'm looking at problem solving. I'm like, it's fine. It's good. He's like, oh yeah, it's fine. And then my hand's on the mouse. His hand goes on top of my hand on the mouse. You ready for this? Ready.
No, it didn't go on softly either. I'll tell you that. Fucking mouse.
And then he drags my hand to the bottom of the screen, and I know what's coming. Don't worry. I know what's coming. He clicks open the game, and he literally says, what is this? Before I could say anything, it's boom. I'm like, oh.
Immediate.
I'm hit. I don't know what I was hit with, where I was hit. I just know that something had hit me at 3 o'clock.
I left.
And now, before I could even understand, my body is being ejected from the spinning computer chair to the ground.
No handles in chair.
I'm done. Now I'm in a state of panic because I have no idea what's going on. And then I felt some kicks coming in and some slaps. And at that point I was like, wow, this is what it feels like to get stomped out. I'm getting stomped out in my own computer room.
Stomped out.
I remember him kicking me.
This is some stomping shit.
Bro, he was stomping me out. Like I thought I was a cockroach getting beat. I remember getting hit and I was like, yo, this is not worth it. This game's not worth it.
Game was definitely worth it.
And all he said was, you think I'm stupid? And there's no yes or wrong. I'm not going to be like, I don't know. Like, and I got beat. That was one of those times I got beat.
Yeah.
Kimo had, he has ADD. He still does. He does with the whole jiggling mic thing.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
It was hot tea on the table, right? As an older brother, you're the protector of everything. Kimo's sitting with hot tea on the table, and he can't stop bouncing his leg.
So my fucking leg is jittering.
Bounces the cup, pours on his leg, shreds it. He has literally burnt off the skin on his leg. He's
bone. I'm talking
he's
bone.
Like, wait, you're like 8 years old?
Bone. I don't even
Burns
remember.
all the skin off his leg. It's all white and bloody. And I'm like...
I didn't scream, though. I didn't cry. I didn't scream.
Oh, okay, but I'm panicking.
Yeah, Amir panicked. I was good. I was like, yo, just chill out.
And
my leg is literally off.
My dad comes up because he hears me like, Kimo, relax. The little brother shit. Relax. relax. It's okay. Your leg melted off. It's okay.
Nah,
It's okay.
Amir said, my leg was literally melted off. It looked like fucking wax.
It's a burn victim.
looked like
He's
wax.
a burn victim. It wasn't small.
Bone.
So now like my dad comes up. I was like, shit, we gotta get dad. I get dad. My dad.
Nah, before you said we're just gonna wrap that shit up and we don't have to go to the hospital.
I thought it was
like,
gonna
why?
be easy fix.
Obviously, you listen to your older brother. I'm like,
I was a
let's wrap
medic.
it up.
At 10 years old, I was a medic. I was EMT at that point. I was like, a towel, we're good.
No, seriously, we did
regrow.
that.
Dad comes up. What the fuck is this? Why didn't you call me? Why didn't you call me? I'm like, oh god. Oh, God. My dad's like, he's like, you're supposed to call me and look after him. Kimo's over here crying. I was like, yo, how are you gonna beat me?
I had to start crying.
Your
eventually,
son's leg melted off,
Shit
and I'm
hurt.
still getting beat.
Shit melted
Like,
off. It really did.
I
I
think
still have the scar today. It's all
Kimo
right
went
here.
to the hospital.
All on my thigh. Still
All
there.
right, go
Scarred.
moving into studying, working. So my dad, he opened up a pizzeria. I was working every weekend. Just about every
Definitely,
weekend,
yeah.
I had to go to work. We owned a pizzeria at the time, and I was there busting tables, cleaning.
Yep.
I was stealing coins from the veterans collection box so I could play video games. Like I was
I
just
was 8 at the time. You were like 10.
yeah, I was just always working. So like every weekend we were just working, and at that time kids were playing t-ball.
Yeah.
And getting into like
Sports.
early baseball. What is the early baseball called? What is that called? Minor league? Yeah, like T-ball, minor league, and doesn't exist. My parents didn't play baseball. My parents didn't know what baseball was. They were like, "You're not playing baseball." I was like, "Cool." My mom enrolled me in swimming at the Y, which is why now
Yeah, we did swimming.
we did swimming. So
We did swimming.
I didn't do, and then I did some youth basketball, and I tried out for.
We got the mom always supported in sports though.
Of course,
She
yeah.
always let us try.
Mom
out the
tried.
sports.
My mom was always trying. She'd be like, "All right,
She tried to be that American.
yeah,
Like,
we got to get these
you
kids
know?
into sports." So, I was
Yeah.
playing youth basketball. I didn't do Saints football and none of that stuff like that as a child. Just basketball. And I played tennis when I lived in Egypt. So, playing sports, all right, so I played high school basketball. And in the stands, you'd see all the parents come to, like, the kids' games. Like, my parents, like, that wasn't a thing we did as a family. My mom, dad never came to a game. And it's not like, woe is me. I'm not sad about that shit. It just, I wasn't expecting them to come. It wasn't something like, when kids' parents didn't show up, they were mad in the locker room, like, why my dad didn't come?
It's not because they were like, they didn't understand not to come. They were working. They had no choice, you know.
Yeah, they were just
They
working
had,
at the time.
like, the stores open. Like, shit was going on in their lives, you know?
Your Friday night wasn't important, I guess, but
Yeah.
it's a dub.
I was always at the games, though.
Well, you also went to the school, so you had no choice. So
Yeah. I was supporting.
sleeping over friends' houses,
Yeah. Wasn't a thing.
and girls. Foreign parents, like for me, like women didn't exist.
Well, don't blame it on the parents.
Okay, let's relax. A little bit of the parents, like I don't know, it was like junior high. I had brought a girl home.
Chill out. What? Junior high?
Yeah,
In 8th grade?
bro, people were getting fucking dogged out in junior high. There was thotty.
Definitely.
Some of you were having sex at like 13 and
14,
shit,
15,
giving hand jobs and sucking dick in movie theaters. And then when guys would tell me that they were getting head in movie theater, I didn't think I was living in real life.
No, I was hyped.
It was so like,
is that
so,
me?
so like out of mind. I'm like, what do you mean she was sucking dick in the theater? First of all, how did you?
I know you're thinking of too. I know you're thinking of.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
I was like, how did you get that? Like,
D? Thinking about D?
yeah. I was like, how'd you even like manage that? I can't even get
We
a
were
girl.
in the movie theater.
Yeah, but like girls were coming over guys' houses and you guys were hanging
Yeah.
out, girlfriend, boyfriend, shit.
Yeah.
No.
No.
If I was like, yo, mom, this is my girlfriend, Casey, she'd be like, what the fuck is this? I'll be like, she's like, you want to get her pregnant?
Yeah.
You want to get her pregnant right now? I'm like, I've never even used that. I didn't even know how to get her pregnant.
Did you take? But you went. Yeah, I mean, like you went to prom, you went to formal, you went to all those.
I never went to formal. I never went to any
didn't go to
dance.
formal?
No, I just went to
I
prom
went
twice.
to formal by myself, which is fucked up to be honest.
I went to prom twice,
About it.
and like I said, it was just like girls were just out of the question.
Yeah.
Like that shit was a far concept. And then like at that point now we're like 15, 16 and people are like,
chill. You definitely had your little in school. You know.
yeah, but that's like high school.
Oh yeah. High
People
school
were
shit.
doing shit pre-high school.
Yeah.
And I was out of the loop on
Yeah.
that. People already had 2 girlfriends. People were having sleepovers with girls
Yeah.
in junior high. I was like, what the fuck? what?
People were doing drugs in junior high too.
People were doing drugs. Girls' belly buttons were pierced. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
what's up, daddies?
Yeah, nipples were pierced.
And I was like, at that point, I was a naive kid because I didn't have an older brother to teach me anything.
Yeah.
I didn't have a cool dad to tell me about the cool shit he did in high school. He wasn't doing shit in high school.
Probably, yeah. I was gonna say, what the fuck was he doing in high school?
He was moving fridges. Like, so I didn't have the opportunity where like, so I have a friend, a buddy of mine. He had an older sister, like 5-6 years older.
Shit.
Shout out Reek. She was cool. She taught him everything. She gave him the coolest sneakers. She said if that was corny, he wouldn't wear it.
Yeah.
She brought him around parties. My first high school party, people were drinking. I was like, oh man. I was like, you're not 21. I was blown away. I was like, people doing drugs.
I don't think I went to one high school party. Maybe like 2 in my life.
I went to all of them. The first one I was like weird, and by the end I had thrown a party. So it's like complete night and day difference.
I don't even remember what those were like. Like I don't 5 at the door. And
high
shit.
school parties were crazy.
And I was like being the younger brother. I think when
I taught you everything.
Yeah, so that explained everything. I'm fucked.
So if I didn't know shit, he didn't know shit.
I was fucked. Like
it wasn't until 9th grade is when everything flipped a switch, or 10th grade, and I was for me, 10th grade, I was like, all right. I started getting involved in track. I started understanding parties, logistics, getting a license, hanging out outside the house, because I lived in a cul-de-sac, and my 2 best friends lived right there, so I never left the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
So for 16, 17 years, I didn't ever went over somebody else's house.
Fucking trapped.
I'll talk about 2 more foreign parent things. In my culture, in culture in general, in foreign parents, to go over somebody's house, you need to bring a gift.
There's a purpose as well. The purpose for going. You don't say you're going to hang out. It's not a thing.
Yeah, no, we
like
go for a reason.
We didn't know what that was. Like
we go to. So my friend Jake. So Jake calls me. We were just becoming close friends. He's like, "Hey man, having a few people to sleep over the weekend. Can you're invited." I was like, "This. I'm welcomed in now. They've accepted me into the culture."
Shut the fuck up. It was not that serious.
It wasn't that serious.
I'm looking in the mirror.
But my best friend Chris, he's like, yo, we're going to Jake's house. I was like, cool. So my mom was like, you're going over Jake's house? I was like, yeah, mom. She's like, okay, we got to go get some stuff. I was like, okay, yeah. It was normal for me. So I had 24 donuts, 20 bagels with cream cheese. I had coffee.
Fucking backpack.
I had a whole gift ensemble of stuff. And then
fucking my mom went in there, probably baked a cake or some shit.
I show up to Jake's house, and the first thing he says, he's like, what the fuck is this? I was like, I'm looking around. Nobody has shit. And I'm like,
they have drugs is what they had.
I'm like, you guys, what's up? Nobody brought stuff? He's like, oh, why'd you bring shit? You don't think I have food? And I was like, nah, I don't know. This is just what I do. He's like, nah, I want the donuts, but you don't have to bring stuff. And I was like this. I called my mom. I was in the bathroom. I was like, why the fuck did you tell me to bring stuff, Mom? I didn't say any of that because she would have beat the shit out of me.
Yeah,
but I was like,
definitely didn't say that shit.
Mom, he said I don't have to bring anything next time. So she's like, no, you have to bring stuff. I was like, Mom, fine.
You have to understand, they didn't sleep over. They didn't have sleepovers back when they were growing up.
So I slept over that night. Still don't. And then that was I was like this. I was like, all right. So then after 2 or 3 times, I'd walk in like this. I'm not bringing shit. Fuck you guys. And it was just different. And at that point on, things just, I'm making it sound like we were super.
I don't know what your sleepovers were like, but my sleepovers were Guitar Hero and Quickscope matches.
What we would do is we would put on the Kevin Hart special and sit in absolute silence. And whoever giggled at the time when Kevin Hart was hysterically funny, the first one that came out, if you giggled or made any noise, all 7 of us would have to physically assault you for 60 seconds. So you would get beat for 60 straight seconds.
We did none of that shit.
There was a lot of physical abuse that went down at the
I don't know what we did, fireworks, someone's blow up the house, some shit like that. That sounds about right.
No, we didn't anything. We did stuff like that, and then play basketball. That's really all we did. We didn't have a car, so what else were we gonna do? We did. Let's talk about foreign parents' weapon of choice. Okay.
Dad never used a weapon. Never.
My dad.
He never used anything really.
Straight open palm.
Yeah. They're fucking claws.
Yeah, look at my hands, all right?
Bear paws or something.
So I have big hands. His hands are thicker than my hands.
Yeah.
Remember, foreign dad shit. His hands are thick. So getting hit with those, you were one and done. Tap out, instant. Let's talk about Spanish moms, Latinas. Weapon of choice, the chanclas. And specific ones. There are specific Hispanic slippers.
Yeah, the ones that came off their feet.
No, they're bright colored and they're like netted and they always have like one or two little flowers on them. And everyone knows what I'm talking about because they were cheap and you've had at least like your mom was like this. What's up? She would throw it at you and that's it. You would be done.
I feel like there was always a loud yell after you'd say something like that they didn't like to hear. Like you'd say something, you'd be running up the stairs. That's what you used to do. You'd yell some shit that they didn't want to hear.
Yeah.
You'd run up the stairs. Ah! You'd hear like one of those.
Yeah,
you'd hear them come around the fucking corner with their neck like this and shit.
Yeah, you know.
It's over for you.
They were gunning for you, man. And then I don't know, black parents. I asked a few of my friends and they were like, straight up the belt.
Yeah,
straight up belt.
I don't know.
There was no question. I never got spanked. That's a weird American thing.
That's definitely an American thing.
That's an American thing. I never got spanked. My dad was never like, come over here.
I'm not pulling my pants down.
Slide your pants down. Get over here.
That's weird.
Get over here.
Yeah.
That shit didn't fly.
If you did that, I wonder like how that affects their mental growing up. Like what those people. I feel like there's a study done.
I never got spanked. If girls got spanked, you know why they have problems today. And
do girls get spanked?
They still today, to this day, they love getting spanked.
No way, little girls get spanked. It's weird.
Little girls?
Like if
I was talking about adult women now, like love being spanked. So I guess that might have stemmed from them getting spanked as a child.
I thought you were talking about like when they get hit with a child.
Oh no.
Weird.
I think all girls kind of, I don't know, grab my butt and give me pizza. Like it never works. You grab their butt. Oh yeah, wow. See, these are Dominican slippers. We'll put up a picture of this. What are these called? Oh, I can't even pronounce that. For coaches? Yeah. Huh? Chancleta Samurai.
Those look like some shit.
It's like Samurai Jack's flip flop. We'll put a picture of it right here. It's bad. This is bad. This is bad. But you know the ones I'm talking about, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Those are. I think those are like the Dominican or the Puerto Rican moms. Those hurt. Those are thick ass flip flops. You Spanish people got beat with those. Black people got beat with belts. Like Italians, wooden spoon. You know your mom was making meat sauce, red sauce meatballs were cooking. Wooden spoon was coming at you quick with the swiftness. And that welted. That sucked. Asian parents?
Did Asians get beat?
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
Can someone write something in? I don't know. Did you guys get beat?
Yeah, did Asian kids get beat?
all?
Because I feel like, I don't know, your dad, Bruce Lee, 1-inch punch, ended your life.
None of that.
Right. But that's basically all I wanted to wrap it up today. Foreign parents, we love them. They're great. To watch them,
I don't know how we would have turned out if we had American parents. You're pretty fucked up as it is. So
I'm fucked up. So if I would have had Americanized parents, I don't know what would have happened. Like seriously, I really don't know what happened.
You would have been handing cigs down the corner of 4th and 5th or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know. And there's nothing wrong with like being American. Like there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh yeah, obviously.
I'm just saying that the cultures are so different, and some of you don't understand what it's like to live with that. Mm-hmm. The disrespect. All right, last thing I'm gonna end on it because this is gonna be hilarious. White kids talk back to their parents. Don't tell me you don't. All right, I've been around enough families to hear the shit you guys say.
Slam doors and shit. We couldn't slam doors.
Slamming doors? What do you?
No way.
I wish you do that in my household. I wish I got mad. Mom, it's my personal fucking space. Boom, slam my door. Bro, that door would have been broken. My dad would have kicked that door through and through.
You better believe there are no handles on our doors.
Calling. I see you guys disrespect your parents sometimes. Like, Mom, shut the fuck up.
Or like, I'll see mom, mom, if I don't know what I'm saying right now, but like somebody will call, like their parents will call their kids. Sorry, I'm tired right now. And the kid will just deny the call. You know what I'm talking about? Like, not answer the call.
I have to answer my parents' call. If I don't call my parents, 1, my mom's going to think I'm dead. 2, my dad's going to be pissed. So it's always answering the phone.
Exactly. If you don't answer mom's call, you're fucking dead.
If I'm till my mom's till I was 22. If I was out doing something, 21. If I was out doing something, she would stay awake. I could literally be out till 5 in the morning, and I'd walk in and she'd be there. And I'm like, what are you doing?
She wouldn't be fucking standing there, no, not like that. But she'd be like awake.
She'd be awake.
She
would text me like, "You're home now." And I'm like, "Go to sleep."
Or
Mom.
she'd be like in the kitchen doing something.
I'm like, "Yo, go to sleep." Like, I'm fine. My mom always had this thing on being kidnapped.
Mom's always expecting you to walk with that bitch one day, you know?
Yeah, she's always trying to catch me with a girl.
She's just standing there.
She'd always come smell me if I smell like drugs and shit like that.
Yeah,
I'm like, wait, you gonna sniff the Molly off me, Mom?
Sorry.
Good, sick one. Like, but I don't know. It's just crazy. Parents are crazy. People disrespect their parents.
Definitely got to smoke a couple times.
The what? Oh,
You
yeah,
smell
yeah.
like smoke.
Yeah, because you go to high school parties and everyone's smoking.
Yeah.
So now you smell like smoke. So now mom thought I was smoking.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool it, ma.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll tell your dad. I'm like, chill out, snitch. Like, relax.
Oh yeah, that's another thing right there.
Yeah, calling the father. You know you were going to get beat when she said I'm calling dad.
You got it. Anything she found out, she'd tell the dad. She had no choice.
But like I said, foreign parents, we love them. American parents, we love them. Italian, Asian, Black.
American
Indian,
parents is
Hispanic.
like your escape. Sometimes the kid, like when you go to your friend's house,
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, there's no fucking rules in this house.
Yeah,
know what I
you
mean?
do whatever the hell you want. Be like, yo, Billy, like, let's go to the gas station, man. He's like, yeah, fuck my mom. I'm like, yeah, like, I guess, you know, like, not fuck your mom, but like, we're just not gonna listen to her right now. Like,
Yeah.
we were never crazy like that. I know, it was good, and I think we turned out pretty well
Yeah.
sometimes, except me, not you. You kind of lost. Thank you for tuning in, foreign parents, and we're just gonna continue to hit topic on topic on topic. Thank you for tuning in, Amir, Kimo. We'll see you guys soon.